Intel, they put out a bunch of new stuff. Tiger Lake. They got some chips, and funny enough, you look at the image there, they're showing off their Tiger Lake stuff against iPad Pro 12.9 and Surface Pro X Qualcomm. So they're trying to, I think they're trying to showcase how small it is here. Funny enough, Apple moving away from Intel, you know that's why they picked that iPad Pro 12.9. Because Apple's like, we don't need you anymore, Intel. And Intel's like, hey, we can shrink stuff too.
They do look similar.
They look very similar. But you'll never, I don't think, arguably, yeah, I don't think you'll ever see Tiger Lake inside of Apple products because by that time they'll fully have shifted over to the Apple Silicon stuff. Anyways, they showed off a bunch of benchmarks. They, I mean, it's pretty much what you expect. It's improvements across the board. They also talked a little bit about relationships with software developers, specifically a very tight relationship with Adobe, showing tremendous performance improvements within Adobe's various applications, including Adobe Premiere, Photoshop, Lightroom. There's all kinds of sophisticated AI stuff that is benefiting from that relationship of working together, kind of like a cheat code, Will, where AMD's sitting there saying, we didn't get that special treatment. Not that the average customer is going to have to take this into consideration. Now, they may have advantages in specific software if they opt for a particular chip. The other thing that was mentioned was there was a lot of time spent on what they used to call, I guess they used to call it Project Athena. This is the idea that there would be a certain specification that a laptop would have to meet to be considered to meet Intel's criteria for what I don't know, they don't call it Ultrabook anymore, but Intel's criteria for battery life, for certain performance metrics and things like this, so that people could go out and pick one of these laptops and know that it would at least be solid enough to get that designation.
Right.
But I don't know if they're changing the name. Apparently now the newest branding is called Evo, and there's going to be a bunch of laptops available requiring a Core i5 or Core i7 CPU. Intel's marketing is trying to frame Tiger Lake as more of a way to achieve the whole system user experience that Athena and Evo guarantee. So it's a weight, it should be a certain weight, it should have a certain amount of battery life, it should have a certain amount of performance, and then an individual going in to buy a laptop knows, okay, cool, I sort of know what to expect, and I want to pick one from within this range. So better stuff from Intel, and they're not going anywhere. They lost a big customer in Apple, but hey, competition, who knows? Maybe they work a little harder. I don't know. We'll see.